This is Outnumbered. I'm Andrea Tantaros, and here with us today, Harris Faulkner, Kimberly Guilfoyle, political commentator and national spokeswoman for the Libre Initiative, Rachel Campos-Duffy. And today,
great to be back.
Can we do the show from Miami maybe once? Can we come to you next time?
We do have, we layer in Miami too.
Don't you, Judge?
And with that intro, when he does a show, he needs to have you do it. Because that was an awesome intro.
I could moonlight.
I would definitely have you as my bailiff.
I was going to say, wouldn't it be a great bailiff? Do I get a nightstick?
Mason.
The courtroom would be the problem with that.
And nobody would listen to me either. That's the problem.
I love it.
All right, let's get to it. The foreign policy standoff between the president and Congress in a move that... Okay, Judge, I want to go to you first on this. This appears to be the biggest clash that we've seen on a number of occasions. Even when Netanyahu Harris was in Israel, he snubbed visiting the Knesset, which was also a tradition. So now the White House is saying, this is traditional diplomatic protocol. They're violating it. Is it a big deal? I mean,
the negotiation saying, well, you know, usually that isn't what we want to do. That's not what's going to work. To inform us on what the question should be. Why is it not okay?
That's the reason why the public hates.
White House at the time in 2007 told Nancy Pelosi they did not want her travel
of this great country, and this is the direction we need to go in.
It's strategically smart on his part. I mean, think about it. I mean, Republican, even very conservative, about him coming into the, being welcomed into the well of the House and giving a campaign speech instead of a State of the Union.
Very quickly, Rachel, your husband is a member of the House, which if you're watching.
I kind of want to set this up with the attorney and the judge, and one of you gets to pick the defense, and one of you be. We're going to try this case a little bit, because honestly, now it comes down to something that matters about. Kimberly, it's all on you, babe.
First of all, I have to tell you.
She's going to defend this guy. She's going to defend this team. Go for it.
So I have to take off the white hat? All right.
What are your thoughts on it?
Well, Aaron Rodgers says...
And the NFL better get it right, because they're coming off of that stinging rebuke about the Ray Rice punishment.
Well, if they take away a first-round draft pick, I don't think that's that big of a deal, because if there are teams...
That's a big deal.
Oh, that's a big deal.
But wait, if teams thought...
the
judge could cheat and get away with it, I'm sure a number of teams would say, fine, we'll sacrifice a first round.
I agree. It's much more severe.
I just wanted to say very quickly, I thought that press conference was abysmal. I thought he stood up there, he filibustered, and when he was asked questions...
He took the fifth.
No, if you're going to call a press conference and invite the media... then you have to answer their questions. And he didn't answer any of the questions. He just kept saying, I don't know about those balls. I don't have any information about the balls. I don't know about the balls.
Actually, it was kind of how he always handles his press conferences. I didn't see it that different. It was just single topic.
He did the equivalent of taking the fifth.
Violators could face a fine or jail time, but only if they intentionally misrepresent a product or its calorie content. When something is unbelievably confusing, we take it to the judge.
But
I'm
I'll say,
Domino's fan, I have to tell you.
Do you have to declare that on your... Oh, no. We won't go there.
Okay.
What
do you think about
this? Well, my thinking is that I guarantee you there are no prosecutors out there, state or federal, who are saying, I want the...
I'm watching the TV and I'm just starving and I see the Domino's commercial. They're like,
that has to be written, so that's not a menu.
For $20 with the Diet Coke on the side. Do they have to put it on there? And am I going to think twice if I'm like pepperoni's $400 print that you can't see at the bottom?
No, it'll be like those drug commercials where they say, if you've got an elbow that hurts, take elbow this, but don't take it if your if your hair.
Business owners are saying, rather than focus on doing what we're supposed to be doing, which was sending people pizza, especially now during the Super Bowl, what are we doing? We're trying to comply with this very ambiguous, vague law, which, by the way, has jail time. So if you don't comply, you can go to jail, which has me wondering. Let me get this straight. We're releasing prisoners from Gitmo, but we're trying to jail pizza makers.
And we're decriminalizing drugs.
Okay, right. So you make a pizza, go to jail, and then you behead somebody and go to prison, go out and have fun. I think our priorities are a little cuckoo.
The rights of people to not... I mean, website, you can do it on your phone. Just look it up.
I'm a fan of that.
I understand that, but states do have the right to pass ordinances or laws that...
Sure. It hits them in kind of the sore spot because you want to make your product seem delicious.
Yeah, yes, really depressing when you realize the stuff that you like to eat has more calories than you should eat in a day.
Well, but you know what? You're looking fine. We're not the verdict's in.
This group is saying that.
All right, well, Hillary Clinton's idea of shock and awe, you want to hear? But one blogger for the legal site Above the Law is now asking if it's time to make overweight people a protected class, making it illegal to discriminate against them. Judge, there's been years of discussion about that. Where do you see that idea going in the law, and should it happen with something like that?
My question with all this, I mean, are you doing anybody a favor by doing this? It's no longer
Let's
going to
get
be
back to the
protected.
story, Judge, because this is whether or not isn't whether or not Target should hire plus size people. It's should they be able or could they be able to sell whatever they want to sell? And so they're saying, look, we're going to sell it. We're just going to sell it online.
Right.
I mean, I actually think that they should be allowed to sell whatever they want. I mean, we're going to have a ton of lawsuits of people coming in going, I can't find my, my plus size yoga pants. I'm suing.
No, I think they should be.
To provide all the sizes. How many times you go to the store, your size is gone? I always have to then go online, call another store, charge and send.
I mean,
It's hard to shop online. I mean, you buy all this, you buy 8 different things.
That's right.
That means you go to another
plenty of
store.
free
Go somewhere else.
That means you discriminate against them and move on.
Exactly.
Well, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Keep the government out of it. But I think overweight people should be mad at Target for
Yeah,
this.
it's your choice.
And there's
to
a lot of
shop where you
specialty
want.
stores that are great for that. And there's so many opportunities for free shipping online. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. All right, well, everyone knows, right? Being a parent isn't easy. But one blogger says
Measures. Have you ever taken a desperate measure like this, Harris?
You know, I've actually hit on a
Girls are
be
behaving
upfront
more
with
like
women.
guys, I think. Because I've done this, not faked my own death, but I've faked
that's a little hard. You're like,
a Fox and Friends appearance, and I faked an appearance on Hannity, because that's the beauty of TV. When you're on a date and it's going poorly, I'm like, oh my gosh, Hannity just called. I got to go, breaking news, I got to go. And then if they check, who cares? Because you've already lied. I've also said I had to go to the bathroom.
Wow.
Went to the bathroom, called a friend, said, come pick me up, and then snuck out through the kitchen. Army crawled through the kitchen.
Really?
And then my friend came and picked me up, and I looked down, and he was like, where'd she go? But he was
oh my God.
wow. Wow.
I was like
Never
23.
Army crawled out through the kitchen.
The closet thing was really, like, I was inventive. But
But
what
what do you
I know?
want, Judge? Do you want a girl to just say, hey, this is not
Guys?
working? Yeah.
Agree with my decision. Kimberly, you've got to have a story.
Oh, no, that I can talk about. No, I mean, I think, look, if you don't like somebody, you can, maybe you say, I'm not feeling well. If you go on one date or what, I don't know.
Kimberly, you have pulled a hamstring. I know it.
Yeah, a double hamstring, incapacitated. Something went terribly wrong in the spray tan machine. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole host of them, right? I mean, I
Guys
got
all
another
over America
job.
are-
I have 3 now.
Guys all over America are taking notes of all the fake excuses. So
Is charged, Judge. All right, thank you, Judge. We're staying right here for Outnumbered Overtime, so catch more on the web with Judge Alex and all of us, the foxnews.com/outnumbered. Click the OT tab. We're back on TV tomorrow at noon, same time, same place. Happening Now with Jenna and John starts right now.